It's Adam Prince Jr. Hamed. Here comes Surrey, England, super lightweight who's got a lot of pressure on him with this last name. King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Surrey, England, and the famed boxing family, here is the son of the prince, introducing Aadam Hamed. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, introducing King Ryan Garcia.
Well, it is go time, ladies and gentlemen, and you can see there is not a seat to be had for this very close matchup.
When these get in the ring, when the referee's out the corner, when the cornermen are out, and it's just them in the ring, this is where the action starts. This is where we see the truth.
And that's the opening bell, round one. You believe what we are seeing. And he just misses with that jab. Caution is being thrown to the wind. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good punch. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. He gets out of the way of that left hand. That left counter was perfectly timed. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Punch scores. offense all the time. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. They score with that left hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You know these smaller fighters have those fast hands and good footwork, but what else?
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. He misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from. It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match? There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. No rest for the weary. We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain though.
He missed with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He misses with that jab. Big swing and a miss. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Can't score with the right hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough. There's the bell for round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise...
Oh, Aadam Hamed now. This is not where he wants to be. And down goes Hamed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left? So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. He's been knocked down. Round 7, here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
He got out of the way of that right hook. That's another scoring shot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. He threw the hook, didn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. On her right. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. There's the bell for round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Defense is not an option for these two. That counter shot lands. And he just missed with that left jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot. Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Missing a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope...
And we enter the ninth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Hey, those punches add up. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Swing and a miss with that jab. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work. I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. We've made it to round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Nice counter. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Great counter right hand there. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Tried to score with a jab. Lands with the right counter. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Unlucky to miss with that jab. This is a high-octane battle. A perfect counter shot. Nice punch. Good counter left hand there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Catch and shoot. It was as close as we thought it was, and this fight is a split decision win.
A split decision, I've enjoyed that. I actually forgot the rounds rolled by. The rounds were that close, they flew by. But what excitement. I could watch another 15 rounds of that. They probably can't do it, but we can watch it. Split decision, good call.